Our feature story on this Independence Day focuses on our veterans and the sometimes difficult transition from soldier to civilian life. Tonight we're looking at an organization that's offering military members skilled training and career opportunities in the construction industry. It's called Helmets to Hardhats, and our Reagan Medji shows us some of the work they're doing.
I thank God every day for it.
Billy Beisler is a steam fitter, installing heating and air conditioning units in commercial buildings. It's a much different mission than when he served our country.
I was a heavy machine gun operator, did convoy security through the convoys running up and down the MSRs of Iraq for 2 tours.
When he returned home for good, the transition was difficult and lasted years.
We didn't have benefits. I was using the VA a lot for health benefits.
And it was there at the VA when he spotted a poster about Helmets to Hardhats, an organization that helps retired and transitioning active duty military service members find career opportunities.
If it wasn't for them, I'd still be banging nails with no insurance. I have 3 little children. You know, my wife, I said, we're buying our first house this week. I got lucky.
Sean Campbell was in a similar situation. He served in the Marine Corps as a field radio operator during missions in Iraq, came home and needed a job.
I was just collecting unemployment, going to school and working little dead-end jobs here and there.
Until he was alerted about Helmets to Hardhats.
Relief. It was great. I didn't have to worry anymore. You know, I started a career instead of just a job.
You can collect unemployment, but kind of sucks when you come home and you don't have a job.
Wanda Nunez is an active Navy reservist, meaning that she can get called to duty at any time. In the meantime, she says it's always been difficult finding something steady. That is, until Helmets to Hardhats crossed her path.
Wanda is a bosun's mate in the Navy, providing security and maintenance on a ship, and now can go from serving our country to helping build it.
Yes, my military career's finishing, but I'm starting a new career.
A career that feels similar to the brotherhood and sisterhood they experienced before. In Midtown, Reagan Medji, Fox 5 News.
And joining us for more on this is Ann Trankel, the executive director of New York's Helmets to Hardhats. Ann, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So it sounds like a great organization. How did this come about? Was it because of a shortage in the construction industry? What made Helmets to Hardhats come to reality?
The building trades recognized that there was going to be a shortage of manpower, woman power, going forward. So coming to the military with the skills that they bring, the diversity that they have, it was really just a no-brainer. So it launched here in New York in 2003. It's a nationwide program. And since we've started in 2003, we probably have nearly 3,000 veterans that have started careers in the building trades in the unions in New York.
Wow. So walk us through that process. What does the veteran go through when they contact your group, and what's the step-by-step to employment?
It's fairly simple.
Yeah.
It's a web-based organization, so they'll register online, helmetstohardhats.org, and upload their resume, fill out all their information. Every veteran that registers with a New York address, we pull out of the national database, and we contact each one directly. They'll get at minimum an email from us. They might get a phone call, you know, and then we'll give them a list of trades that are available and see what they're really interested in, because we're not looking for somebody for a job, a right now job. This is a long-term career. They're going to get paid for every hour they work. The apprenticeship program, the unions and contractors are going to pay for all of their training, and they can also collect their GI Bill benefits and get their BAH housing while they're in the apprenticeship program.
It's a win-win-win, it
Absolutely.
seems like. So, as we mentioned, the transition from soldier to civilian life can be tough. Are there obstacles that some of the folks you work with face that they have to deal with in your program?
Absolutely. Coming home and you, in military, you have a job. You belong somewhere, you know exactly what your purpose is, and then when you come home, you know, you don't have a job. Do you want to go to school? What opportunities are available to you? And I think a lot of veterans don't recognize the skill set that the value of their training in the military, where most of our veterans are infantry, and they think, well, I don't know anything. And I'm like, you do, and you can do any job that you want. You know, just let's figure out what it is that you want to do.
And what is the feedback been from the veterans? They seem like in Reagan's piece there, they're pretty happy with the program.
They are. It's phenomenal. I mean, when you go from a veteran who doesn't have health benefits, who's maybe making $15 an hour, and there's no training, there's no future, they can do the physical work. They can do physical work anywhere, but they really want to be engaged mentally. they want the training. So the benefits, the pension, the brotherhood of being in a union, it's nobody can touch what we do.
And the website, quickly before we go?
www.helmetstohardhats.org.
All right, Ann Trankel, the Executive Director, New York Helmets to Hard Hats. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.